Gradually and cautiously, life is beginning to return to Guayaquil. A curfew remains in place at night, but many shops have reopened by day in this downtown market. Shopkeeper Monica Cajilla says she's still trying to fully recover from the shock of the violence that rocked the city last week.
We're still scared, but we don't have any other option because this is our livelihood, so we need to be here to defend our work and try to return to normality. But as you can see, there are few customers around.
She points to the still closed shutters of other stores to suggest it will be a long road to recovery, but welcomes the president's iron fist.
The previous government didn't have the guts to act and impose the law.
Most people we spoke to seem to agree with President Daniel Noboa's unprecedented militarization of Ecuador's streets and the takeover of the prisons that over the years have largely fallen under the control of drug trafficking gangs. On Monday, special forces were again aggressively patrolling the streets, roughing up people and receiving applauses by passers-by. Even if most know this is little more than a stopgap measure.
Off camera, people have told us that while more extreme, last week's events are nothing new. As people say, they have learned or had to learn to coexist with the gang's ever-increasing influence and their persistent requests for extortion money.
This taxi driver, who doesn't want his identity revealed, says everybody is paying the gangs to avoid being harmed.
You live in the house to put food on the table, but you're not sure if you'll make it back alive. Everyone's been a victim. At any moment you could be assaulted or kidnapped or your car stolen. A company's been robbed at gunpoint. No one is safe.
He says he and his colleagues try to protect themselves using an app on their phones to identify when extortionists are calling.
When a red banner shows, I don't answer. Truth is, I try not to answer any unknown numbers. It's a way to try to avoid trouble because they don't always call you from the same number.
President Daniel Noboa says he will not back down in his war against the drug gangs, but many fear the specter of violence will remain and that this relative normalcy will be just a lull in an evermore entrenched conflict. Alessandro Rampietti, Jazeera, Guayaquil.